Greetings, my Dungeoneers and Dragoneers. Today on Merry Meeple's solo play, we are doing role player. So I have already done a mobile play on an Android tablet of this game. Very, very good implementation. So then you may ask, hey Brad, why would you play the physical version when there's such a great digital implementation? Well, my answer to that would be multiple reasons. One, I really like just physically rolling dice. It's really, really cool. Two, the mobile version doesn't have the frogkin in it. So, of course, I'm going to play the physical one. It's got a frogkin. Three, pretty sure I'm on three. I do have all of the expansions, so I can throw in the expansions whenever I want. I'm not doing that today, for that adds a ton of stuff to the game. I will save that for a future solo playthrough, so I can kind of show you the fiends and familiars, or the monsters and the minions. Alright, so that will be a future one, but for now we are going to play base role player, solo, with the frogkin. I got him as a promo through Board Game Geek, possibly. I'm pretty sure you can probably get it other ways as well. I have gone through setup. So setup is very similar to the multiplayer game. You drew 6 dice, rolled them, put them in your sheet. You start it with 5 coins. I got a gold die, so I got an extra 2 coins. I am, as I said, the frogkin. I am a free spirit. I am a rogue, and I am a lost soul. Really quick with this. So the rogue is a black class. So you normally use the black cubes. I am using a white cube over here on my alignment, so it's easy for you to see. The black cube was kind of hard, so I went with white, so it's easy for you to see. But just know I am the black colored cube, so black dice will be my class dice. Hopefully you watch my digital playthrough and you understand some of the stuff I just said. The other thing that's different is you grab a gold die. That is the enemy die. You set up as in a 2-player game, which means 7 cards from each half of the market were discarded. There's 1 dots and 2 dots, so 7 of each. The diplomacy card was removed from the 2-dot one, and we flipped over a card to start the trash pile, which is why that card is up there. So, really quick, I do have this play sequence card that I'll be making sure to reference, although I'm pretty clear on the rules, and how to gain gold. That is one of the things with the apps, is sometimes those little intricacies you forget because the app just takes care of everything for you. The player board is normally set up a certain way. You put your weapons here, your armor here, your traits along the bottom, and your skills over here. Any traits I get, I will probably be putting up here for ease of you to see. I don't want to push this up because I won't have room with my weapons with all of this over here. Aight. So we are about to begin the first of 12 rounds, and we do this very, very easily. We reach in here, we shuffle up all these massive dice. See all the dice in there? Woo! So we shuffle those up, and we draw out 3 dice. We roll them up. We then arrange them from lowest to highest, because, or typically the person who rolls them, if there's a tie, you can choose. So I can choose one of those 2 places to put it. One of the reasons that may matter is I may want that gold that's on that one. When I take that, I'll get that gold. The other reason is, in a solo player, say I take this middle die. There will be a 50% chance one of these cards will get discarded. I'll roll this. If I roll a 1, a 2, a 3, those get trashed. If I take the last die, it's a 100% chance, and then 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, those get trashed. Trash is different than discarding. And then I will go into the market phase and clean up. But we'll walk through a turn and you will understand. So this is that where I'm going to put those dice? Constitution, I need a 14, 15. That wants a white die. I'm not overly sold on getting any of these cards per se right now. So I don't care if one of them gets discarded. I'd rather get the gold. My rogue ability, however, is pretty cool. It's when I use a skill card, I do not have to move my alignment marker. So if you look at the skill card, you have this little up arrow. Typically when you use that, you'd have to move your alignment marker up. And if you can't move it up, you can't use it. But I don't have to move it, so I can use it whenever. Well, not whenever, because once you move it, you exhaust it, and you'd have to unexhaust to use again. That's a whole thing. But we are going to do this, because I want that white die. So now I take the die and the gold, and I place it. I'm going to place it in my Constitution, because if you look down here in my backstory, my Constitution wants a white die in that location, which I now have. Constitution abilities, I can increase or decrease a die by 1. We are going to increase probably one of these guys. Let's go ahead and increase this 4 to a 5. Done. Because I took that die, we roll the gold die. It's a 6. Nothing gets discarded. So I could do that climb. It'll cost me 2. You know what? Seeing as I'm so good at skills, let's just go ahead and grab it. Climb will let me that after selecting an initiative card, so one of these, I can flip all dice in the dice pool to their opposite sides and then reorder them. So in that case, it would have went 5, 5, 4. Cool? Cool. All right, so we did the roll. We did our dice. We placed them in the leftmost. Gained any gold. Took the associate action. We did the market. Cleanup. Discard any unused charisma tokens. Didn't use any. Refresh 1 skill card. Don't have any. Return any dice in the dice pool to the bag. And discard any remaining market cards. And done. Add a gold to the initiative card. Badink. And pass the bag to the left. That's me. So we are going to repeat this 11 more times until we get a die in each spot. We are going to score for attribute goals, which are the Lost Soul, the class color dice. So for every black die on here, I'll get a point. The alignment card over here. The backstory card. Wait, that's a backstory. This is the attribute goal. Sorry. Attribute goals up here. Class color dice, the alignment card, the backstory card, any armor cards that give me points, and any trait cards that give me points. Sound good? And the cool thing about this is you have the play sequence card, and then you flip it over, and it is your scorekeeper at the end of the game. That is pretty darn nifty. Alrighty, let's get started again. Deal out the market. And yeah, I have this up this way, but 1, 2, and 3 obviously don't correlate to these cards. It's just how I have it laid out to accommodate this space. All right, ooh, we got some good stuff there. Oh. Move 1 die in your character sheet to any empty space, slide dice. That might not be too bad. I may want to use that. All right, so let's grab our 3 dice. Roll them up. Ooh, 6, 6, 2. So 2 goes there. I choose between the 6s there. It doesn't overly matter to me. So let's just go like that. We'll grab the middle 6 to get the gold back. And I think we're going to put this 6. I don't want to put in dexterity yet. My goal is to put something up here in strength and swap those around because I want that purple right there. Charisma gives me that, and it gives me a discount on my market purchase. So this reminds me that I got a discount. We'll roll. 1. Oh, that sleight of hand got trashed. That was the one I was wanting. That's not great. That's going to give me a point for each skill card you have. I am planning on getting skill cards, but that pushes me towards a negative. So that seems not great. So I think I'm going to be annoyed that I lost that sleight of hand. I do have 1 discount for each column of your dice sheet with 4 more dice of the same color. Well, I don't have that yet. But if I can get a blue die there when I swap them, do I risk it? You know, I have the ability to do certain things, so I'm just going to discard 1, which gives me 2 gold. 1, 2. Alright, so cleanup is discard any unused of these. Return any dice in the dice pool to the bag. Discard any market cards. And flip over the new mark it. And add a gold to the initiative. Like so. Next round, we'll grab 3 dice. Roll them up. 1, 2, and 5. What do we have out here? When scoring attribute goals, +2 or -2 to any single. Buying from the market, pay 1 fewer gold. Intimidate before or after selecting an initiative card. Reroll any number of dice in the dice pool and reorder them. Let's go ahead and grab this to get the gold. And we're going to throw that in wisdom just to get my marker over where I want it to be. And because that's a gold die, I get 2 gold. There we go. Because I took that, something's definitely going to get discarded. A 2. Courageous goes to the trash. I now have the option of buying something. I'm going to discard this for 2 gold. Build up my gold. Discarded. Back to the bag. I don't need to put a gold on here. It's already there. Flip these over. When any player discards a card from the market, gain a gold. Gain 2 for each of your attribute scores. That's 5 or less. Hopefully not going to be there. When completing an attribute row, gain 2 additional gold. That might not be too bad to get now, seeing as I will be filling them up. You will notice that these have hands at the bottom. That's how many hands it takes up. You only have 2 hands. So that would be both of them. If I want to get a weapon again, I can just discard that. So we have 3, 6, and 6. I do kind of want that quarterstaff. Do I want a bunch of gold? Yeah, let's try that. So we're going to grab this 6, that gold, 2 gold for grabbing it. We're going to put it in here in our strength and use that ability to flip a die. So we're going to flip that to a 6. So I know I want a purple die there. My plan is to go to dexterity and just flip those around. And done. Alright, 50% chance. A 5. Nothing gets discarded. I'm going to spend my 4 to buy the quarterstaff. So now when I complete a row, I will get 2 additional gold, so I'll be getting 3 instead of 1. These get discarded. Discarded. Redo these. Gold here. And let's go. Oh man, there's 2 things out here I want. Alright, so the jeweled dagger will be a +1 to all the gold dice out here, which I already have quite a few, and the leather glove starts giving me points, and it's a black one, so I get +1 if that set is worn by a rogue. So 4. We'll go 6, 6 to get the money. Do I do that, though? I feel like that might actually mess me up. So I want the leather gloves. Let's go ahead and take that 6. Put 1 gold. The 2 gold. Put the 6. So dexterity wants me to be 18. Right now I'm at 14, so I only need a 4. I'm going to do its ability to swap those 2 dice. So that's in place, that's in place, that's in place. I just have to look at getting the black, the blue, and then the green. Alright, so 50% chance something gets discarded. 2, the jeweled dagger. That gets trashed. Made my decision for me. Spend 3 gold to grab the leather gloves. Now hopefully more leather stuff comes out. Done, done. Flip, flippity, flip, flip, flip. And gold there. 3 dice. That's 4 dice. 3 dice. 1, 4, and 5. Let's see. I do want to flip that. So strength, I want a 6. We're going to use my climb skill. I'm not going to move my marker. So this becomes a 6. This becomes a 3. This becomes a 2. And these flip-flop like so. And I'm going to take the 6, put it in my strength, lets me flip a die. I'm going to flip my constitution die, like so. So this is 6, 12, 18 minus 2 is 16. So right now I have accomplished that. My dexterity is at 6, 12, 14. I only need a 4. It can't be above or below. This one has to be exactly 18. My constitution's at 10, so I need a 4 or 5 there. I need at least 11 here. This is 8. I technically need a 6 there. And this is 11, and I need a 4 or 5 there. I just realized I don't think I've had any of my class dice come up. Alright, something's definitely getting discarded. 6, chain helm gets trashed. I keep saying discard, I mean trashed. This is discard, this is trash. So if something makes me be able to go through the discard, I can only go through here and not through the trash. Gain 2 if you have at least 1 weapon card. I do. 1 skill card. I do. 2 trait cards. This is a trait card and an armor card. If I do buy this, though, I will move over. That's fine. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I will need to look at getting at least 1 more trait card. As I said, those are going to go up here. And that moves my alignment back there, but I can move it over once more with my wisdom. That gets discarded. These go in. Gold's already there. And we are into the 2s. Roll these. There's my class dice. So intelligence needs a black die there. Alright, Mystic Robes, not a big deal. Compassionate, gain 2 if your character sheet has dice of all 7 possible colors. If I take a black one, I think I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd need to get a green die. And then Proud would be 2. Oh, I forgot, when I reset everything, I can actually reflip this, like so. I think we are going to take up one of my class dice. I feel I'm going to put that in Constitution. Actually, I think we're going to go Wisdom. And move my alignment marker over. So 3, 8, 14. I need at least a 14 or up, so I'm good there so far. Now this gets rolled. I'm hoping not for a 5 and 6. A 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Compassionate is gone. That's fine. I am going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not where that goes. 5 there to get Proud, which is my second trait. So now I have that. My alignment goes down. And I just realized I've messed up twice already. So I complete this row and complete this row. That gives me an extra 2, so I should have 6 more gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Glad that didn't impact any of my decision making. Discard, in bag, new market. Ooh, concentrate. That lets me take any attribute action. I like that. I am buying that card. So 3 dice. 1, 2, 3. So that wanted a blue die. So if I go to Dex and just swap those, I'm good to go. How do I want to do this? So Dex, I need a 4. Right, 6, 12, 14, I need at least a 4. Constitution, I need a 4 or 5. Let's do the climb, and I'm actually going to move it this time, like so. So flip these, so we have a 6, we have a 5, and we have a 4. And those swap like that. Now it's more enticing. 6, 10, I need at least a 4. So we are going to grab that 4. That way nothing gets discarded. I get 3 gold for filling up a row, like so, as you see, with my quarterstaff. And I can increase or decrease by 1. We are going to increase this to a 4. That's not a 4. There's the 4. And that's right there. Nothing gets discarded. I am going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to buy the concentrate in case I need to start taking some attribute actions. So cleanup, these get discarded. I can refresh a skill. These go back in the bag. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're down to our final 4 turns. So honorable's pretty nice. Greedy. I have some gold. I haven't been going crazy with it though, so I may not need to do that. But honorable would still be pretty good. That's just 3 straight points. All right. Then roll them up. 3. How do I want to do these 2s? So it's 11. So charisma does need a green die. And being able to do that would let me flip it, which would be a 10, 10, 16, which I'd be good with. And I said I don't fully care, and I'd like to get honorable, but it's not a big deal. We are going to grab this here, put that into charisma, which gives me 3 gold. Gives me a discount for buying. I'm going to use concentrate to take it to flip it to a 5. And let's see if anything gets discarded. A 4. So nothing does get discarded. So I'm going to use my 1 discount. 2, 4, 5, 6. And just buy honorable, which is going to give me 3 straight points. That does move my alignment marker up. Clean up phase. These go there. These go there. I refresh the concentrate. I put a gold on that. And we're off. 2. I've been having to make a lot of decisions on this one. The 5 and the 5, huh? Oh, that was used. Goes away. Probably putting that up there because I can use this to decrease it. Doesn't matter. We'll go like that. We'll take the 5, put it in Dex. Lets me swap the dice. I was swapping these 2, like so. And then we'll use this to do the Constitution attribute action to increase this to a 4, which gives me 12, 16, 18. So I have this one, I have this one, 10, 14, I have that one, 6, 11, 14, I have my Wisdom, 10, 16, I have my Charisma. So both next dice have to go into Intelligence. I need it to be a 14 up, I need that to be a black die. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Oh, alright, market phase. Something get discarded? It does not. Do I buy anything? Instead of purchasing from the market, you may purchase a card from the market discard pile. So see, there's where I would not be able to buy from this trash. I'd have to go through here. Gain 2 for each weapon, so that'd just be 2 points. Before or after selecting and exchange 1 die in your character sheet, 1 of the initiative cards and reorder them. None of those seem interesting, but I may get moved. Nope, I'm just going to discard it. I didn't take my gold for taking that one. Discard it, grab 2. And there we go. I finished my dex row. Should have given me 3. Clean up. Discard. Refresh. Back in bag. New market. Final 2. I just realized I've had no other leather come up. So I have my eyes on that tower shield. 3 dice. 1, 4, 6. Gold on there. That tower shield, I can actually use that to help complete the armor. I would have to discard my quarterstaff, but I believe it's more than made up for itself. So this obviously is going to my intelligence. I need a 14 up. Do I risk losing that? Just because 4, 8. Would need a 6 regardless. Or I could do that and just use my strength ability for it. Yeah, we're going to grab the 1. Use this for the strength ability. which gives me a 6. And that I can buy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to buy the tower shield. I have to discard the quarterstaff to make room for with my hands. Back to the bag. Discard. Alright, we're down to the final ones. Ooh, there's leather. Alright. 3 dice. So I'd like a black die there. There are no black dice. 3, 4, 5. Was I easily 6, 11, 14? So I can't swap that black die. We're talking about a 3-point difference if I can't get a black die there. Oh, this should be refreshed. I do want that leather pauldron. 2, 4, 6, 7. That's 4. Because you do get a point for every 8 gold in a solo. Really do want that. I am going to need to use that, though, to push that down to get 3 points there. So 10. No risk it, right? Let's at least get the point from there, because that's going to be the 14 I need. That lets me re-roll something. Not going to re-roll. It would be a 3-point if I could somehow swap that up to there. But I'd be losing a point because I would no longer get my wisdom. So that's null and void. So we are just going to use my concentrate to move down there. And now I can buy 1, 2. Oh, nope, 50% chance. Watch me roll a 1. A 2! Clumsy. Trashed. Spend 4. I should have got 3 there, so spend 1. Leather pauldron. Yay! Let's do one final cleanup to get all this cleaned off of the table. There we go. 1 market card, envious. For every 2 gold. Well, that would have helped. Alright. Get all that shoved off. Take our play sequence. Flip it over. So obviously I'm going to put the tower shield with the leather gloves. Now we do our points. So now we take this one. Let me exchange this for white so you can see. Can you see the black one just as good on this? Yeah, you can see the black one just as good. Alright. Attribute goals. So it's 16 to 17. That's 18 minus 2 is 16. 2 points. 6, 12, 16, 18. 4 points. 6, 10, 14. 2 points. Intelligence. 4, 8, 14. A point. Wisdom. 6, 11, 14. A point. Charisma. 10, 16. 1, 2. So I got them all right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's my attribute. Class color, I got 1. So that gives me 1 point there. Alignment card gave me 3. 1, 2, 3. Backstory, right here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which gives me 1, 2, 3. Armor cards. So I have, with this counted, it's 3, so that's 5 and 6. That gives me 25. Trait cards. Honorable gives me 1, 2, 3. Dedicated gives me 1, 2. Proud gives me 1, 2. Game end. Final score occurs in the same way as multiplayer, except that for every 8 gold, you get a star. I did not have 8 gold. Right, 2, 4, 6, 7. Nope, I was 1 shy. So I am at 32, which puts me at a luminary. Luminary. So again, that was base role player in the solo version. The expansions, of course, add new stuff. The monsters and minions adds a main monster you fight, and you can fight its minions, going through and trying to find out the special dice and stuff you need to fight it. It also includes these cool frosted dice that go from, I believe, like 3 to 8 or something, but they don't count as a color. so they kind of mess up anything that relies on color. Fiends and Familiars, we actually haven't played with that one yet. But again, that adds some cool dice. You get a little familiar board down here that you'd be putting dice on, and all that fun stuff. Alright, but again, my Free-Spirited Frogkin Lost Soul Rogue was a luminary with all of this stuff. Hope to see you next time. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and let me know if you really do want me to play through with the expansions at some point in the future. Have a good rest of your day. I'm going to go put him through his paces.